It's 1861. In Boston. The sky is gray. A storm is looming at a distance. A young engraver named William Mumler is fiddling with photography when something odd happens. He develops a self-portrait, and behind him, faint and ghostly, stands the figure of a dead girl. Was it proof of life after death, or just a camera trick? This is the story of the accidental invention of the strangest craze in photography, the spirit photo. When you think about scams and hoaxes, you usually imagine con artists with cards or snake oil salesmen. But in the 19th century, the camera became the perfect stage for trickery. Spirit photos promised grieving families a glimpse of their loved ones, and for decades, people lined up to pay. So how did this spooky craze start, and why did so many believe in it? After an accidental ghost photo by William Mumler, he opened a studio in Boston offering portraits with spirits. Business was booming. The Civil War had left thousands of families mourning, and people wanted to believe. For a few dollars, you could pose for a photograph, and when the print was revealed, you'll find the faint image of your dead husband, wife, or child standing right beside you. One of Mumler's most famous clients was Mary Todd Lincoln, the First Lady of the United States. Her photo appeared to show Abraham Lincoln's ghost with his hands resting on her shoulders. But not everyone was convinced. Photographers accused Mumler of recycling old negatives. Newspapers claimed he was preying on grief. By 1869, he was on trial for fraud. Even the famous showman P.T. Barnum testified against him. And yet, Mumler was acquitted. No one could prove exactly how he did it. He walked free, though his career never fully recovered. Despite the scandal, spirit photography spread across America and Europe. Other photographers copied the technique, offering ghostly portraits to the grieving. To believers, these photos were proof of the afterlife. To skeptics, they were elaborate scams. But the hunger to see the dead kept the industry alive. In the early 1900s, magicians and skeptics began exposing the tricks. Harry Houdini, famous for his escapes, became one of the fiercest critics. He demonstrated how spirit photos were nothing more than double exposures and staged effects. But no matter how many times they were debunked, the photos still held power. Because for those in mourning, a trick was better than nothing. Spirit photography still lives on, but in a different form. Blurry orbs in paranormal investigations, creepy faces in windows, and even doctored images on the internet. And in a world of Photoshop and AI, the line between proof and illusion is blurrier than ever. The spirit photo wasn't just an old-time hoax. It was the start of a question we're still asking. Can cameras show us more than our eyes? William Mumler's wife was a professional medium. She often identified the spirits in his photos to make them more convincing. Mumler's trial was one of the earliest court cases involving photographic evidence. Some spirit photographers claimed ghosts only appeared if the sitter truly believed. The trend lasted for decades, even into the 1920s, despite repeated disproving. The next time you see a ghostly figure in a photo, whether it's a shadow in the background or a floating orb, remember it all began with one man in 1861 and a trick of the camera.